What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Fear the Walking Dead, Season 8, Episode 10, Keeping Her Alive. Last we left off, you ain't sneaky. Strand got Troy's daughter, it appears, and is holding her hostage in the basement. So yeah, that'll be interesting because Strand in charge of a community is scary. Y'all know folks be going off the roof. But he does have a family now, and I trust that they'll keep his worst impulses anchored. I'm a little bit less worried about this version of Strand than the last. Plus, he wants to do better. Madison left the group. As we last saw, Lucy and Daniel split. Dwight, Sherry, and Dove. I can't remember what she said her real name was. I don't care. They went to the sanctuary, had their little epiphany or whatever you want to call it, and they all got their minds right, I guess, and they're on their way back. They said they need Dwight to lead the kids at Padre because, you know, we need some extras to kill off in the background when the fighting starts. But that's where we're at. So let's jump into this. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. Shit.
Sie sind zurück. Hört sie auf, bis es Papa Bescheid wird.
Strand don't want them back?
Hold it right there.
Step aside, please. Afraid we cannot. No one's to go down there. Under whose orders?
Mine.
Where is she?
Where's who?
We know you have Troy's daughter down. Think we'd leave the fox in the henhouse without keeping eyes on you?
Perhaps we could discuss this in a more civilized manner.
This seems pretty civilized.
Dwight. Hello. Been a long time. Bring Klaus auf unser Zimmer.
Ich lasse ihn nicht allein.
Yeah, ain't nobody listening to me. God damn it.
Why'd you bring that girl here?
Because I knew Troy wouldn't dream of attacking the island if he knew he had his daughter as leverage.
Or it's the perfect reason to attack.
He doesn't know that we're here.
I have his kid. He'll find it.
How? It's not like she's been tagged for migratory purposes.
Maybe you'd know how badly a parent would fight for their kid if you were doing more than playing father to Klaus.
Ooh, we're getting spicy already this week.
You still don't know me.
Oh, I do. Victor. I stood by that tower and I watched you make bad decision after bad decision. People lost their lives because of what you did. John's father lost his life because of what you did.
Many people lost their lives because of you, as I remember when we first met. We've all done things to build and survive. The girl went missing while you were gone. I saw an opportunity. Someone had to make the call.
None of us remember asking you to be the one to do that.
And there were plenty of prefects that could have held down the fort.
They're children. So are you. June.
He said, stay in the child's place.
I'm not the man I used to be.
How do we know that?
Because I know you're not the woman that you used to be. Am I right? Naomi.
You want us to believe you've changed, Victor. Show us. Help us fix this.
How?
Bring her back to her father.
You think that will satisfy Troy?
It might if we give him the man who kidnapped her.
Ooh. Too much divisiveness.
Hey, wait, it's not gonna work. You don't know Troy the way I do. We already lost the hotel.
That's
This
true,
time
none of
was
y'all
the last
know
chance I had
Troy.
to do good on what I promised to Alicia.
I wish I could believe that.
You want to show us his change. Now's the time.
Let's walk.
I'll go get the girl.
Victor,
I'll come. Stay.
I won't let you do this.
You know me. I'll figure something out.
I saw what that man did at the hotel. They'd kill you if you hadn't said go.
And I'm afraid they will as well, if I don't.
Yeah, Strand don't got many friends. As you'll come to find out. You done did some dirty shit. Some low down, dirty shit. Missing arm? That don't look like Alicia figure.
Troy, if you're listening, we have your daughter. I repeat, we have your daughter. She's safe. We're willing to return her to you if we can agree to terms.
Is the blindfold really necessary?
Absolutely necessary. Thanks for asking though.
What?
Not gonna work. They're not gonna remove your blindfold. The reason this settlement has lasted so long is because it's impossible to find.
Stop trying to be my friend. You're the one that brought me in.
No matter what he says, he's gonna kill me and hurt her.
You don't know my dad. He'd do anything to protect me.
I think I know your dad a little bit better than you think I do, and he's not the man you think he is.
So you can change, but he can't.
He's a sociopath on a revenge tour. I have issues. There's a difference.
Who is this? Who has my daughter?
You don't know me.
I'm one of the people that freed Madison and Strand from the hotel.
Where's Tracy?
You talk to him.
It's okay, Dad. They're gonna bring me back to you.
She's right, we will. Provided you can give assurances
That you will not try to take Padre.
You took my daughter. What makes you think I'm gonna make a deal with you?
We didn't take her, Victor Strand did.
We'll bring her back to you, and we will bring Victor to you too.
Oh, there's just one problem, that proposition. We need a place to live.
He ain't gonna give up that dream.
We won't bother you there. Madison's not even at Padre anymore, so whatever beef you had with her, you don't have with us.
You want your daughter or not?
Okay, you have a deal.
Don't trust him.
This is a trick.
It's not. We'll be there.
Okay.
I might have to side with Victor. This ain't gonna work.
Don't do this! Please!
It's too late.
But I understand because they're trying to make peace. We don't fuck with Victor Strand for all the shit he done did to us. I understand.
Remember the lighthouse.
Hey!
I can't hand her over.
She told where Padre is.
Oh, she said I'm out. Thanks. Oh! He just backhanded somebody. That's like cornering a rabid animal. Y'all not gonna just hand Strand over.
I can't. There's no power.
Oh, I thought she got bit for a second. Troy would have unleashed hell. Strand gonna save her.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Only because I'm not worth anything to you if I'm dead.
She's pretty smart.
Come on.
These apocalypse kids a little different, y'all.
Wait, where'd you get that necklace?
What's it to you?
We gotta go. Come on. You don't want them to find you. Then I'm gonna take you back to your father, not after what you just saw.
Where are you going to take me?
To the one person who can help both of us. Come on.
Madison love that damn sludge hammer. She didn't get very far.
What are you doing here?
Trade Tracy for
You're looking for
Alicia
Alicia,
if
aren't
he
you?
really has her.
My kids deserve to be at rest. I can do that with Nick. I'm gonna do the same with Alicia.
You don't know where she is, Madison.
Who's your friend?
I'm not his friend.
The way she looked at her.
Troy's daughter. I found her wandering around the wilderness. I saved her life.
He kidnapped me.
Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the middle.
What's your name, kid?
Tracy.
You certainly have your father's eyes. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
I
I
got
won't
it,
make
too.
you pay for his crimes.
What crimes?
He killed my daughter. On top of a lot of other shit he probably didn't tell you about.
He told me everything.
So where's
How he
Alicia?
killed his father. How he turned his brother against him. How he left him for dead at the dam.
That's not exactly how it happened.
You also killed my mother.
Who?
Sorry, kid, but I don't know what your father told you. I don't know who your mother is.
You wouldn't make something like that up.
Why'd you bring this girl here, Victor?
I took her back to Padre to use her as leverage against Troy.
You took her to Padre.
You weren't there. It's the only play I had.
So what's she doing off the island?
The peasants revolted. They thought it too risky to keep her there.
Well, they're probably
Peasants.
right. So why'd you bring her here?
She may be your best shot at finding Alicia. This belonged to her.
Yeah.
How do you know that was Alicia's?
Because I gave it to her. If she may be able to lead us to her.
Is that true, Tracy?
Maybe.
This girl.
I get pulled into this for a maybe.
Oh. Perhaps she'll be a bit more forthcoming when she realizes that we're the only people who can save her life.
Save her from what?
June, Dwight, Sherry, they're after her because she knows where Padre is.
She wasn't blindfolded?
He pulled it off.
She's
They were
spilling
gonna
all
send
the
her back
tea.
to her father.
But where Alicia is.
We can save her from that life.
By giving away Padre's location? The one thing that's keeping Troy from attacking you.
I had to make it impossible for them to turn her over to Troy.
Strand is a true survivor, y'all. He gonna do
He did
whatever
because
it
they were gonna
takes.
hand him over to my dad too.
Look, she like, you sitting here lying, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Tracy's not for the bullshit, y'all.
You really know where I might find Alicia? You'll take me there?
I don't think I have a choice.
Smart girl.
What happens after I take you to her?
I don't know. Victor's right about one thing. You can't go back to your father.
Come on, big mouth.
Because I always expect Madison to be in Strand's corner. This is literally the only play he had. See how much better the writing is when they write for the collective group instead of just individual characters in these random bottle episodes.
All right. We're right there. So where do we need to go?
I don't care how many people are at Devilville. You push west along the access road.
Nowhere near us.
What about June, Dwight, and Sherry?
Madison's got to be out there somewhere. Keep looking.
Wait, go back. Who's that? Why are they looking for me?
Far, but these are the coordinates she gave. Check
These your father's people?
They don't know I'm with you.
I've never heard them before.
Who the hell are they?
Don't worry, Madison. We'll be long gone before they catch up with us. So, where do we go?
I need to see a bigger map. My dad's fight with Alicia, it happened way farther than
Fight with her?
us. Dad, I'm at a gas station off Route 204!
Let's go. Good.
Do you even know where Alicia is? Don't make me ask you that again.
It's okay, Madison. Troy's people are by the hotel. We still have time. Are you sure?
Shit, somebody else was listening. Is that Lucy? The damn gas truck? Okay, no. Oh, yes.
What do you think you're doing? Why did you bring Troy's daughter to my truck stop? We're just passing through. I made it clear. I didn't want to drag my people into this fight.
I'll make sure Troy knows you had nothing to do with it.
He won't believe you. He's gonna think we helped kidnap her. I'm sorry, Lucy. We didn't mean for her to send that message, but we need you to let us pass. You already put us in danger by stopping here. I can't let you trouble on our roads. I got people who are still breathing to protect. So please, step away from the truck.
What are you going to do with the girl?
Give it back to Troy. She knows where Padre is. That's not our problem.
You know more than anyone what that madman is capable of.
That's why we have to give it back to Troy, Victor. Now step away from the truck.
Luciana, let them go. Troy already knows about this place. Even if they return the girl, you're still gonna attack us to get everything we have because that's his nature.
It's
Set
true.
up a defensive perimeter. We have enough people to do that. It'll be easier to do now without the distraction that this girl brings.
He's right. Troy's not making a deal with nobody. Y'all already pissing him off.
And what if Madison is in on it? I need to get close to them to find out what's going on.
Why on earth would you want to help us?
Because I know what a parent goes through when they lose a daughter. That's why. I'd like to help you find Alicia and bury her. If you let me, Madison.
We can use all the help we can get.
It's kind of crazy that we got to the final season and these characters do not like each other. Like, I don't think I've ever really watched a show where so many characters didn't like each other by the last season. I mean, Game of Thrones kind of, but barely even that. Most of them were on the same side for at least a point.
You've been looking at that map for 15 minutes.
She lying.
She's a child, Daniel. Not an atlas.
You're Daniel Salazar. My dad told me about you.
Did your daddy also tell you why I want to kill him?
Daniel, don't scare the girl.
Even children have to understand that what we do or not do creates consequences. They need to learn. No one gets a free pass.
He told me your daughter died because she tried to poison a lot of innocent people.
My daughter Ophelia died because your lunatic father led a herd of the dead to destroy his own settlement.
And that's the
She
truth.
died fighting to defend it. She died because of your father.
And that's the tea. She like, that's not the version of the story I heard.
That's
but
why
okay.
you're here. You don't give a shit whether or not Madison buries Alicia. You don't give a shit about the girl. You want to use her to make Troy feel what he's made you feel.
There's something fundamentally wrong with you.
And that's what he said about you.
Victor!
We're leaving. Why am I the only one trying to do the right thing? You both know how far I go to do what I believe is right. Come on. Take off.
Oh!
Go, go, go!
This is a mess.
You want to find Alicia or not?
Now we're back to Everybody Hates Strand. Oh! I need you to run a little faster than that. You just just letting the walkers hug all up on you. I never known the walkers to be so damn friendly. Is this the MRAP? Oh! And who the hell is riding in this? The people looking for Madison. This might be a friend of Alicia. We left this way back in the nuclear apocalypse.
Who are you?
Alicia's alive.
Alicia Clark? I get that a lot. You coming or not?
This gotta be a friend of Alicia.
How many of you are there?
Oh.
Save the introductions for inside.
Yeah, they got gas mask and shit. Alicia got her own group. She's coming back, y'all. I got faith.
This is where we're gonna find Alicia.
That's what you said you wanted.
This is not a good idea.
It's the only one I got.
Ooh,
The entire herd is stuck.
frozen.
You ever seen anything like that before?
It's frozen.
Alicia was in the herd. My father let it here before the weather got cold.
Why?
Because she's not dead.
As we were traveling here.
No.
He didn't want it to get near the hotel.
He led the herd to try to
When
kill
the
Alicia.
temperatures started dropping, he knew the might freeze in here.
He lying to that little
Father
girl.
told me he didn't know where Alicia was.
He lied.
Yeah,
He
you
didn't
see
want
the
to
trend.
find her.
Anything? Sit in ducks till we get the guns reloaded. There doesn't know we're here. For now.
Last time I was in here, I was with someone who I thought I'd never see again.
We know. Alicia told me. Before she died.
What?
Before Troy killed her.
Did you see her die, though?
You knew her?
Briefly. She passed through all of our lives.
They kept Alicia off screen out forever because
Why are you dressed like her?
We're doing more than dressing like her. We're keeping her alive.
oh, so you guys are the ultimate
We want
Alicia
for other
fan
people what she
club.
did for us.
Which was?
The settlement was under siege from bandits when Alicia passed through. Made them regret they tried to shake us down.
I had pneumonia. Alicia found antibiotics for me.
She was just out there saving the damn
What
world.
about you?
You don't remember me, do you? Years ago, back in Texas when I was still a kid. But maybe you didn't get a good look at my face because you were all the way up on the roof.
Mm.
You interviewed to enter the tower.
I was with my dad. He turned us away.
Ooh.
Thought we were gonna die because of it. We couldn't find food or water that wasn't contaminated. Didn't have a place to shelter when the winds brought the bad air in. But then we heard a voice transmitting a message. Alicia, she told us to come to your tower. I just needed help to build it into something better. So we went, and when we got there, there was a fire burning. It was destroyed.
I should have left it in a better state.
We weren't the only people who showed up. Dozens of survivors heard the message. We all stood there, watching the tower burn. But then, a figure emerged on the horizon.
She, went back to the tower after she put us on the rafts.
She went into the tower. She got fuel from the generators in the basement. She used this to drive us out of that wasteland, away from the radiation that was slowly killing us. My father died a few months after that, from exposure.
I hope this isn't their way of trying to give us the story of Alicia so they can kill her off screen.
Your father died because of me. Why'd you save me back there after all that?
So what Alicia would have done?
So did you see her die? Is my
We
question.
want Alicia's legacy to continue.
Or did y'all just hear about her
It's
dying?
better if people believe she's still out there helping.
So you want people to believe that you're her? Why are you here?
We heard Madison's message on the radio and knew Troy wouldn't be far behind.
Why did Troy kill Alicia?
We don't know. But worse for her because she wasn't the only person he killed. There used to be more of us.
So she might not be dead. Okay. I'm gonna continue to follow that until the series ends.
Madison, this is Victor. Please respond. I need to talk to Tracy.
We're not gonna find him driving blind.
Troy,
Victor, where is she? Where's my daughter? You better not have lost her.
I didn't lose her.
I know exactly where she's going.
Where?
Whoever you hit, Alicia. She's with Daniel and Madison.
I can help her, but you gotta tell me where to go.
Smart play.
do that?
Because I don't know what's gonna happen to her after they find Alicia. Let me be her last chance.
You're the one who took her.
I'm the only one trying to save her now. You'll never catch up.
Not on foot.
Well, that's the thing. We're not gonna be on foot much longer.
Troy?
Pulling up to Luciana's little spot. Yep.
What do
Y'all
you
need to
think
go
you're
back
going?
Lucy up.
Remember you?
Que pena lo de Nick, no?
We don't want any trouble.
Well, it's a little too late for that.
Lord.
Yes, my daughter's already in some.
You can use our roads to get to her, as long as none of my people get her.
Can we use your
You
trucks
help
too?
me? You know, Nick chose the ranch instead of you.
My people are more important than my pride.
Well, if you really care about your people, then you'll stand down. Oh, you're outnumbered. You're outgunned. Now, man. Take anything worth taking.
Like Daniel
Don't.
said.
This doesn't end well.
For you, not for us.
So we met up with the crew. Thought we was outnumbered and outgunned. Woo! We stacked. I mean, goddamn.
All bullshit, huh?
I just needed you to get close. Now, why don't you stand down?
You know, I trained every one of these men, right? Every one of them.
Okay.
So we'll just take out more of you than you will of us.
We haven't tested out that theory, bud.
Zoe, we're looking to make some room in our hotel again.
Look, I really don't have time for this. My daughter's in danger.
Oh, now you don't got
Stand
time for
down
this, but
so
you
we can
literally just
negotiate a ceasefire.
threatened
Daughter
us.
seems as good a reason as any to lower your weapons.
Right.
Boss?
He said no. He's not going to give up to anybody, y'all.
Victor, you still listening? I've been held up. Which unfortunately for you means you're the only person who can help me.
Right.
You make sure that my daughter is okay?
Now tell me, where are they?
Just tell us what goddamn Alicia is. I need to see her walker body or her alive body. And they gotta stop giving me this other bullshit. This reminds me of Telltale's The Walking Dead, y'all. When y'all Clementine, y'all going through the damn winter cold. Can't remember if it was season 1 or 2 or both.
Long
but
way from home.
I remember the
It's not
Frozen
the end.
Walkers. I want to say it was
How
season
long has
2.
this herd been following you?
I don't know. I didn't know about it until we got here.
Something's not right. This doesn't make sense. We should leave.
We're here. Can't hurt us.
Okay,
Where
until
is
they all
she?
break their legs to get to y'all.
It's somewhere in here.
We can't kill
We should
everyone. in these
leave.
walkers.
We're talking about a man who led a herd of dead against his own people.
You can go back. We got her.
I'm not letting her out of my sight. Move.
There.
Want me to help you?
Give me a minute. Alicia. I would have come for you if I known.
Let me see the face.
It's not her.
No, that ain't her. Oh, you lying bitch. Daniel, I was gonna say, you better not let her get away.
Bullshit. I can't believe I listened to you.
Trying to play me.
Killed her.
Where's my daughter? Where is she? Why did you lie to me?
She's my mother. I wanted her to make you pay.
Oh. We
I've
didn't kill
seen
her.
that woman before.
She saw you. And Alicia. She believed what you believed. That's why she's dead.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
No one's gone until they're gone. It killed her. Slepkin killed your kids.
And where did she hear that shit? And what did she do? Dang. Man,
We should leave.
fuck your mama. And your daddy.
We need to figure out what to do with her.
We use her to get to Troy. Make him pay for what he did to our daughters.
She knows where Padre is. If Troy ever gets her back, there's only one way to protect the island.
Ah, I go far.
You got the stomach for that, Madison?
She just tried to use her own mother to kill me.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Should have thought about that before he brought us out here.
They're just trying to scare her.
You can't. Wait. I know where Alicia might be. I know where my dad killed me.
I don't believe you.
An old mansion off Route 26 near Fort Worth.
Bullshit!
It's the truth. I swear.
It doesn't change the fact that you know where the island is.
Stop! Madison!
It was a lie, Victor! Alicia wasn't here.
I'm sorry, Madison. The body may not be here, but she still is. These women.
I don't give a fuck about them kids. Watch out! Oh my God. Daniel, I know you know how to tie a damn knot.
Tracy! Wait!
Just like my dad said. They were gonna kill me.
No, she knows where Padre is.
You're gonna get
We have to go after her.
Where you go?
We'll help you protect Padre. We know your daughter. She wouldn't want you to die like this.
This episode's all about our lives. Oh shit. The fight happened? I would have loved to see it. Fear don't never want to do none of the battles. They don't never want to show us
So
shit.
glad you're alive. How bad is it?
Troy, his men, we had them surrounded. But it's like they didn't care if they lived or died. Strand and Madison.
They had no part in this.
Clear a path.
Frank!
Victor! Beeile dich, bitte!
Ich brauche Beckenpresse.
He did. He about to turn. You need to kill him. But he did
Nein,
it.
das ist nicht.
Es tut mir so leid.
Dem Typ, der all unseren Freunden das angetan hat, müssen wir das Handwerk legen.
We tried, but don't nobody want to band together. We've been fighting each other the whole episode, so I don't know what to do with this part. We don't like each other.
Where's Troy? He's not here. Someone stole one of our trucks after the shooting broke out.
He's gonna find his kid. He's gonna find Padre.
Troy lost most of his men. What does it matter if he knows where Padre is?
Because he's not gonna use his men to take it. He's gonna do what he did at the ranch.
They're dead. That's what they were for. They are his army.
How many people do we have left?
I don't know. We'll get a head count.
How far are your roads cleared?
I'm really mad they skipped the battle.
It's not about the fight with Troy. His kid. She said Alicia was killed in the mansion. Near Fort Worth. Somewhere off Route 26.
I'll take you there after this is over.
Is there a problem?
No, it's just you have no idea what it means for us to be standing across from you right now.
Until we heard your message on the repeater network, we thought you were dead.
I don't understand. How do you know me?
We watched your interview, and so many times that the tape wore out.
Dang, it wasn't that damn
Put them up
good.
to this. Alicia's not here. Nick's not here. None of what I said on that tape means anything.
It does. And you need to hear it. When I came to you at the library, it was because I thought I needed you to face what was coming. But I don't. You need me. You almost killed that little girl.
To protect everyone else. You see, Victor, unlike you, I don't have anyone left to disappoint. I can get my hands dirty.
Madison, I pushed Alicia away so she wouldn't get her hands dirty. That medallion, I gave it to her so she would remember who she was because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to. I thought I was protecting her, but I was wrong, Madison. It wasn't about protecting her. It was about giving myself an excuse not to be the better man. I don't want that to happen to you. I won't let that happen to you. Madison, wait!
Someone has got to stop him.
Let me come with you.
What's going on?
I got it.
Doesn't look like it. Madison, please. I hate Troy as much as you do. Use me for this.
You can end up dead like the rest of them. I can help you one way right now. By finishing what I started 10 years ago at the dam.
She tired of playing games with y'all. Y'all too sometime.
Where are you going?
To kill Troy. This is how we survive. This is how Padre survives.
We finally have a home.
He's gonna say whatever he has to say to get what he wants.
You killed my daughter.
Well, this is one of the more better episodes than some of the others. It was at least nice to see the group as a collective, all interacting and influencing the story in multiple different ways, putting different little mini groups together and splitting them apart. I think they really played off the fact that these people just don't get along, that they are all, this is a toxic group, y'all. I'm gonna just put it that way. You look at the family that we created on The Walking Dead, you know, Rick, Michonne, Daryl, Glenn, Maggie, Rosita, Ezekiel, everybody over there. That was a collective family unit that always fought towards the same goals for the most part. You know, we might have our little drama in between the group, but everybody at the end of the day sat their shit aside when it mattered and came together, regardless of what was going on. They cannot do this over here. They are toxic. They do not bring out the best in each other at all. When they go and do things solo, it seems that is when they are all at their worst. Certain people can bring certain things out of certain characters. Like I say, Madison and Alicia can sort of bring out the good in Strand, though he tries to resist it hard. If neither of those two are around, he just goes crazy. As you see, Madison let him off the leash for 5 minutes and he went and took a little girl hostage. Like, that's the shit that Strand does. But when you hold, Madison and Alicia hold Strand accountable. Everybody else just like, I'm not fucking with you. But Madison and Alicia actually call him out on his shit. You know what I mean? They've got to see who he was on the inside so they can hold him accountable. So I think that, and then he also has Frank and Claus now who are going to hold him accountable as well. But I think he particularly benefits from those characters. And now he's trying to do the same thing for Madison that Madison and Alicia did for him. So I get that. Lucy brings out the best in Daniel and vice versa. Those two have each other's backs. June has seemed to gotten really close with Dwight and Sherry, and those three literally spent the entire last episode fixing each other and talking to each other and working through their shit and bringing out the best in themselves. So it's like you got these little groups that are helping each other, but as a collective whole, when they're all together, no, it don't be working. It don't be working. And then, you know, we end up just splitting up again, and it's just the same cycle. I don't know how we're gonna come together to defeat Troy. It's just very chaotic. Madison's going on her own. I don't know if she can do it. I mean, he did just lose a good chunk of his people, but what that tells me is that Troy and his people don't give a damn. They're the Suicide Squad, so they are going to fight bloody and hard into the death, regardless of what odds are in front of them. They're gonna fight until it's over. And like he told them, he said, I don't care that I'm outnumbered. He said, we're gonna fight better than y'all and we're gonna win, and that's just what it's gonna be. And clearly he ain't got too much. If one person stole one truck, they can't all fit in the damn truck, so it might just be a couple of them. But he's really sick in the head. And the fact that, like, his daughter's not even an effective negotiating tool for all this. Like, he's still willing to just go out and cause beef and do all this other shit. Like, Lucy said, I ain't gonna fight you. You can use my rose, do what you gotta do, but just leave us out of it. He's like, nah, we're gonna take all this shit. Like, what? Like, you starting beef where there ain't none. Like, that's crazy. But that's Troy for you. And like Madison said, he's gonna use the Army of the Dead. I'm taking a play out of the season 3 playbook. We've seen that. It works. It's an effective method, y'all. Now, as far as this is she or is she not dead Alicia thing they're doing, it's starting to frustrate the hell out of me because I really don't know. And then they wanted to introduce all these other characters that apparently knew Alicia. And then the little girl, she tried to say Troy and Alicia battled it out in this area. And there's just too many lies and half-truths. Like, I don't know those 3 people. Troy could have set them up. Like, he clearly been doing research and listening. So he might have knew where Alicia was. There might have been a battle, and these 3 could have been hunting Alicia down all this time. I don't know. I don't trust them. Like, Troy ain't had nothing but time. And he could have been studying them and everything they've been doing. It's not like they've been subtle. They have been making tapes and leaving them and putting up messages and signs and all types of shit. Like, if somebody is really obsessed, I don't think it'd be hard to put their story together. At least, enough of it. So, I don't know, y'all. As far as there being 2 episodes left, I don't see what type of conclusion Fear is setting up here. You killed Troy, woohoo, but what happens to these characters? Like, what are they leaving for the rest of the universe. That's my whole thing. Like, where do they fit in with everything else? They say they're trying to connect everything in the future, but Fear ain't got shit to offer me. I mean, they have a lot of supplies, it seems, over here, but I guess that's it. Come up to them to stock up and get ready for the wars we about to fight over there. They're about to go to war with France. Maggie finna fight the Saviors 2.0. Rick and Michonne versus the CRM. Like, and then over here, we'll just have Padre and all the military shit. I guess they can help with that. But I do feel like, as far as the other shows, there's going to be a big war between the France group, the CRM, Saviors 2.0, all forces that kind of want to rule or take over, you know, a lot of other things, a lot of other parts in the world. I can see all those groups clashing, and then our group, of course, caught in the middle because we just know certain things. CRM is never going to let Rick go. Jadis and them are always going to keep hunting him down, as we've seen them do. It seems that French lady, she's obsessed with Daryl and Laurent, so they're not going to let them go. Maggie kind of got out of the situation. They just wanted Negan, but Maggie, unfortunately, is going back into that situation. Power of the plot. But over here, I don't know that there's going to be a long-lasting enemy. I just don't, in comparison, I don't see Troy being as big of a threat for them to even keep him alive. But these just might be reinforcements that Morgan knows since he done left, that they might use in the future, you know, just to say, hey, here's these characters, they matter, or some shit. I don't know. But that's all I got on Fear, guys. We got one more week. They're dropping back-to-back episodes next week, if you guys did not know. So we're ending the series next week, y'all. I will be here to conclude this series. I don't know. All I hope is Alicia's alive and she can reunite with Madison. That's what I want to see, especially because Madison and the rest of them really, truly believe she's dead. So that would be a pleasant surprise. I don't know if they can get the actress back. But my whole thing is, like everybody else who has left the show, they usually come back to at least end their storyline or whatever. Even Rick and Michonne came back for the series finale of The Walking Dead. So for Alicia not to come back in the series finale, it would seem weird, especially because they killed her off right before an episode. Well, not killed her off, but sent her off an episode before Madison came back. And Madison Ben agreed to come back. So they had all of season 7 to bring Madison back and make a storyline with her and Alicia. And then could have had Alicia die or do whatever is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But they chose specifically to wait for Alicia to leave the show, Madison to come into the last episode, and then create this plot of finding Alicia. So for us, and then they're doing all this, is she alive, is she not alive, oh, here's a Walker Alicia, or, you know what I mean, like they're doing too much for her not to be alive. So I'm going to be really upset. But then again, the Fear writers are trash, so you don't want to get too much hope, because they didn't just kill Sarah, Wendell, and Rabbi, and all these other people off screen. So it's like, you can't put it past them, but you really hope that a character as big as Alicia would have not gotten killed like that. Especially when there was an opportunity to write a definitive ending. But we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week for the end of Fear the Walking Dead.